What's up, mama? I know you want to make a family meal plan and like a healthy one, right? But sometimes it feels like you are stressed out from a long week. You don't want to take the time. It feels like you're running in 3 different directions for 3 different kids, for 3 different sets of activities during the week. And it's like, how am I supposed to meal plan when we're not even home? And sometimes you're just too freaking busy to stop and actually make the damn plan, right? We're going to dive in on this today, and I'm going to teach you 3 things that you can implement today to really make this process simple so you don't have to think about making meals anymore. You just always have this like running plan in the back of your head to follow, to fall back on, to lean on when life is crazy, and you still know that you're getting yourself and your family fed. Cool. My name is Amanda Fisher of AmandaFisherCoaching.com. I help moms just like you create super simple, powerful habits surrounding food and fitness to create badass self-confidence in their bodies and in your minds. Again, using simple but powerful methods like I'm about to teach you today. I want to fast track you to rocking your happy place in your body and also feeling like you're rocking your happy place, calm, cool, collected, and actually present in your life, in your mind as well, right? So let's dive in on meal planning today. You know that thing that happens that we want to have a meal plan, right? But it feels like, oh my goodness, I need to stop and do this thing. I need to stop and actually take the time to meal plan. And I've had a long work week and I really don't wanna, right? And I really don't wanna. And I kind of like, I already do kind of follow a meal plan, but also what's the freaking point? Because during a week, I have to run 3 different directions with 3 different kids to 3 different sets of activities. And we don't ever end up, eating what we think we're going to in the first place. We end up relying on convenience, right? Or maybe you're just like, dude, I'm stressed and I'm busy and I don't have time right now. Okay. There's 3 things that you can do right now to make sure that you guys are eating in a way that feels good on you. It feels good on your bodies. It feels good at the supper table or on the run, right? And it just feels like it fits, right? So it's something that you can stick to. Okay. So I have 3, you can implement these things today, without even having to think about it, right? Not a big complicated process. And you know that you're going to move the dial on your food and fitness because you're eating in a way that feels good. Tip number 1, take this and run with it. Tip number 1, set a date and a timer, right? Plan to meal plan. And I know that sounds kind of cliche. You're like, okay, why don't you just keep me super organized, Amanda? That sounds magical. No, I want you to be specific, right? You're like, oh my God, on Saturday or Sunday, I'm just going to meal plan. I'm just going to put a healthy meal plan together for the week. And it's going to be super slick, right? What happens when you throw out this arbitrary date is the task that you're about to take on, AKA meal planning, expands to the time that you give it, right? Have you guys ever heard of Parkinson's law? That's what that is, right? The task that you're about to do expands to the time that you give it. AKA, if you say, I'm going to meal plan on Saturday afternoon, it's going to take you all Saturday afternoon to get done. If you're like, I'm going to put a healthy meal plan together this weekend, it's going to take you all weekend long to do that thing, right? That means that your brain is sitting there thinking about planning all freaking weekend. And finally, maybe by the end of the weekend, you actually have the damn thing done, right? The task at hand expands to the amount of time that you give it. Parkinson's law, right? You can also follow Amanda's law, which is leave it till the last minute and it only takes a minute, right? Which I'm going to teach you right now. So when you're thinking about meal planning, I want you to pick a specific day, AKA Sunday afternoon after lunch, right? I'm going to set a timer on my phone for 5 minutes and I'm going to map out our meal plan. You're going to give yourself a specific date, Sunday afternoon, right? And you're going to give yourself a specific amount of time, 5 freaking minutes, right? Remember Parkinson's law. The task at hand will take as long as you give it, right? You're only going to allow 5 to 10 minutes. Sweet, right? You can do that right now. You can take that tip and run with it today, okay? Tip number 2. I want you to, in those 5 to 10 minutes or 30 or whatever your magical time amount is, right, that you've just masterfully set for yourself, I want you to brain dump everything that comes to your mind about what your family loves to eat. In those 10 minutes, you're going to write down your guys' family favorites, okay? And you're also going to stop and you're going to asterisk all the times that all the meals that actually have a quick prep time ahead of them, right? So you know your family favorites, right? You know you don't have to think about them or do anything like that. You know those things those meals that you guys can whip out that your family eats really, really well. Cool. Now asterisk the ones that are freaking quick and easy. So you know that you have like a 30-minute meal in your back pocket times 10, right? Tip number 3, look ahead at your week and place the meals that take a little bit longer on the nights that you're not running like crazy trying to get your kids to softball, t-ball, soccer, and whatever else, right? Place the meals that take a little bit longer and on the nights that you have more time to give and you have more flexibility, right? Because on those nights where you're running, I want you to think about like convenience meals. Where can we add convenience foods like rotisserie chickens that have already been cooked, like a sandwich or a wrap from a shop or homemade, right? That I can take with me on the run because I know that we are running our butts off trying to get to the next activity. Right? I want you to think about those quick meals that you can take with you on the go or that you can swing by and get on your way home from practice, swimming lessons, t-ball, all of the things, right? That also feel like good, healthy meals to eat as well, right? Those are my 3 tips that you can take today and run with so that you know that when you're sitting down a meal plan, you're not just like staring at a blank piece of paper and then opening up your phone to search Pinterest for like healthy recipes. And pretty soon you've wasted like 5.5 hours and all you have is like 7 pins, 47 browser windows open because you have all these recipe websites open and you don't have a meal plan to show for it, right? And you don't have any idea of what the hell you're going to make. Those are my 3 tips. And you take them, run with them, because what's going to happen is you're going to lay down a family meal plan and you're going to be like, I don't have to think about what I'm going to make for supper anymore. We don't have to wonder about what's for supper on Tuesday night. It is here on my schedule. I know. And I am not thinking or having to worry about freaking food, meal planning, and whatnot, right? If you want to steal my method for meal planning, drop me a comment and I'll share my 5-minute meal plan details with you, how I put together meal plans, how I plan for my family, how I turn meal planning like suppers into healthy power bowl lunches the next day without cooking again, and how we're going to have a meal planning extravaganza workshop in August where you're going to come up with your own feel-good family meal plan in a really short amount of time, and you're going to have a freaking meal idea inspiration recipe bank for the rest of the month to lean on when you're like, what the hell should I make, right? Those are my 3 tips. Set a date and a timer. Brainstorm the favorites that you guys already love to eat. Find simple ways to health them up, right? And look ahead onto that schedule so you know where you have time and where you freaking don't, right? Set yourself up for success. All right, drop me a comment if you want to take a peek at my little 5-minute meal planning system, and I'm happy to share it with you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.